we go.
Hello there, and welcome to Trust. Is this round 14? I think it is.
I believe this 13 actually.
Um,
I will check.
it's round something or other.
Yeah, we really need to check
Yeah,
this beforehand because I think we got it wrong last week as well.
yeah. We should probably use that half hour we chill in VC before the stream to actually prepare.
Yeah,
That might be smart.
might
But
be a good.
welcome to the Belgian Grand Prix, season 7.
It's the 13th
Uh,
round.
yes, round 13.
Yes.
Epic. Mm. So to SLR Tier 1, Iceland has left. This stinky man. What's this is Belgium. Should be a fun race. 16 drivers. Julian isn't racing today because his PC changed the world. Which is kind of sad.
Oh no, yeah, it is kind of sad. Or well, very sad for him, of course. But it's of course it's not very sad for some idiot.
Yeah, he'd be like, it's free real estate.
Yes.
Which do be kind of epic for him, I suppose.
Yeah.
Well, most people are out on outlaps now. Siphoned and copy in the pits. And everyone's going for softs. It should be pretty simple, soft, medium.
Yeah. Yeah, not a very special strategy today.
Not really, to be honest.
Oh, that was the ping.
Let's just hope that turn 1 in this race goes a bit better than turn 1 in tier 2. Or not turn 1, or Rouge, I should say.
Yeah.
Because that was a fun time, which definitely didn't involve people dying.
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
Let's see. Alright, so Triton is the first one to start a hot lap. Yeah, looks like the stream is working fine today.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I've got the wrong picture actually for the commentators. Yeah, I've got the wrong picture. Oh, Stinky. I've still got Toto on the commentator pictures. He joined me last week. It'll be fine.
You're doing me like that. I see how it is. I see how it is, Hagrid.
Alright. Leaves the channel.
Alright, Hagrid. Change the world. My final message. Goodbye.
Right. Yeah. Right, yeah, Triton, first one on a hot lap, as we said. It's looking fine so far. Looking to struggle a little bit through these corners.
Yeah, just a little bit untidy through the oh no to Fanny chicane.
Ah, yes. It's a nice name you've got there.
Wimpy says it's dry poly, dry race.
Alright, so just as we had in tier 2 then. I don't know what is happening at the end of sector 2 there. There's 2 people standing still on the grid. Let's see, that's Milos and /LP.
Stinky.
No? That was Copy, I think. It was a Toro Rosso. No? Huh? Yeah. Yeah, it was Copy and Cursed. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what happened there, but doesn't look like there's any damage involved, at least not for Copy. Yeah, Milos is pulling back into the pits now. He also doesn't have any damage, but he might have ruined his tires then.
Spooky.
But oh well. It's a 1-2 for Racing Point so far. Some idiot has put in a 43.3, as well as Popo Gamer. After that we have both Alfa Romeos of Hugos and Danny, 43.4 and a 43.5.
Mm.
So
Yeah, a lot of people in the 43s. It's good to see that.
yeah, 6 people. Fans on the 43.9. Let's see, do we have anyone on a lap right now? Looks like Ocean Chief is trying for a lap. At least he's using a lot of ERS, but
There is a bit of traffic up ahead.
yeah,
I think he's far enough back for it to be okay, and yeah, Nick gets out of the way. I guess Nick must have invalidated or something because he was on a lap himself. Or maybe it's a cooldown lap.
yeah. I don't quite know what Ocean Chief is doing actually, because he also already set a lap time, so he's low on ERS
Yeah.
now, so he might be doing 2 laps in a row? I don't know.
He might just be getting a bit of practice in.
Yeah, maybe.
And I suppose it can be kind of handy to do 2 quali runs.
Yeah, he's pulling into the pits.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that was just a practice lap to give more opportunities to get a good lap in when it counts.
Yeah.
That's probably what it was. It'll be interesting to see where Luca places in this, because he has dropped assists. He is fast, but apparently he's been struggling a bit with no line, which is difficult to get used to.
Yeah. Yeah, Luca is a new guy in Tier 1. He raced in Tier 2 before for a few races, but he was looking pretty fast there, so on his own initiative he dropped the assist he still had left, and he wanted to join Tier 1, so today there
Yeah.
he is on the track in Tier 1.
Which is
We'll,
always good to see.
yeah, we'll see where he ends up. As far as I know, Luca's always a pretty fast guy.
Yeah.
Sometimes still a bit inconsistent maybe, but we'll
Yeah,
see
he's a pretty
if,
young guy though, so
yeah.
like
Yeah,
it's just perhaps a lack of experience, but it'll come to him
yeah, we'll see how it turns out
in
today.
time. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like he's doing a reasonable job so far on his outlap. It looks like he's pushing the car a bit, see where it is.
Man, the chat is popping.
The chat kind of do be popping though. Goddamn.
Oh well.
It's really good to see people dropping assists with the Corona lockdown. There is no reason why you shouldn't be getting rid of Racing Line. Ahem.
I mean, you want to evade the coronavirus, you might as well get rid of the rainbow virus then.
Gonna do be.
First locking up a little bit into Lecom. I probably butchered the pronunciation, but okay.
Reasonable first sector from Cursed, although it is largely just one corner. It looks like he's pushing on pretty well, so let's see what he can do.
Yeah, there's a Haas
Oh,
on the
that was a bit
outside there.
scrappy through Puon though, that was very scrappy.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem like it's invalidated, so he will continue on his lap.
Yeah, he's using a bit too much track in places. It's a little bit scrappy. Like some of the curbs here, if you touch them in the wrong way, they'll end up costing you time. Let's see, will it be a valid time or not? It's possible that it might be invalidated, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. It's not gonna be a very good time though. It's a 44.8.
44.8. Which as a first lap is not terrible. It's reasonable.
Yeah, but I do believe he can go faster.
Yeah. Well, Surely this can't go worse than his race in SLR Tier 2 at Belgium.
Can you elaborate on what happened there?
He decided after being like what 40 seconds behind the next nearest car that he would do donuts on the final lap, final turn.
Okay. Yeah, that seems like a good plan.
Yeah. So Immediate looks like he's improving. About a tenth and a half up. He's just a little bit more if he wants to leapfrog copy, but there is one more run to go after this, so nothing is finally yet. Yeah, and manages to set 43-1. Take provisional pull. Triton's doing really well, I must say. 43-3. In pretty good position so far.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah. It is kind of a shame some of Triton's results this season, because he has been really fast, he just hasn't had the results to back it up. It's a bit bad luck, I suppose.
Yeah. Let's see, Icewind is on a hot lap right now. He hasn't set a time yet, so it's gonna be his first validated lap. He does pretty well. Sector 2 seems purple, but that might be a bug, because it has been in the past numerous times.
It kinda do be sometimes.
Going through the bus stop chicane.
Right there.
Looking alright. That's gonna be a good lap. That's a 43.4.
43-4. It's a pretty decent time. It's well up there.
Yeah, it puts him in P6. That's a good spot.
Yeah, it's a good effort. So still yet to set a time, Luca and Slash. I think Luca just invalidated his laps. That's probably one thing he's gonna have to look out for with getting used to no line. He can be a little bit unsure if you're turning points, and obviously that can lead to corner cuts and extensions and stuff. So. It's gone a bit quiet now. There's not really anyone on a lap at the minute. We're all kind of cooling down a bit.
Yeah, most people are into the pits at the moment. Icewind is on a cooldown lap, and Ocean Chief might have, I think. I don't know.
I think Hugo's about to start a lap.
Yep.
Looked like a bit of a compromised run through turn 1. He looked a bit slow on the apex. Whether or not he gathered it up, I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Still a decent sector time, so I guess it was cleaner than it looked. He's carrying good speed through this part of the track. Good cornering speed, neat lines. It looks like a very tight lap from Hugo.
Yeah, he gets a good run through Buhan.
Yeah. I could use a bit more curve through the Autofani chicane, but he still carries good speed. Touched the grass there a little bit, that might have cost him a 10.
Looks like people are getting all excited into chat.
The hype is real, boys.
I'd say that's epic. Now let's see, here
Kinda do.
goes. Where does this lap put him? It's a 43.1, puts him P2.
Yeah, that's a really quick lap. Only 5
5.
thousandths off some idiot.
Yeah, once again, it's a very close top 3.
Yeah.
Imagine if Julian were here.
Yeah.
It would be even crazier.
Yeah, let's hope he can get his PC problems sorted out soon.
Yeah, as far as I heard, it's gonna take a while to deliver the parts that he needs, so I think he's gonna miss next race as well.
And Nick with a surprise lap of 42.9.
Damn, that is a good lap.
Yeah, Nick hasn't quite been on form lately, but maybe he's turning it around a bit.
Yeah, he's the first one to breach the 143s. Goes into the 42s.
Yeah, that's a really good lap from Nick. Gamer has retired.
Right, let's see. Mr. Dadbans is on a lap. Going through
It's
no
not
now.
an improvement so far, he's half a tenth down.
Right.
There's a bit of traffic, but Copy gets out the way for him. Oh,
he goes
it's
wide
not...
there, that might have been an invalidation, but
yeah.
the map doesn't show it.
I'm not sure whether he got sideways on entry or not, but he had to take a couple of bites at the steering in P1, and that kind of put him off.
A little bit of lag going on there.
Triton's improving on his lap as well. He's a 10th up.
Right,
so maybe that's a 42.6. It's pretty insane.
Advance with a 43.3 puts him P7.
Yeah, good effort.
Some idiot with a 42.6.
Yeah, insane stuff.
And I thought Danny's lap in SLR Tier 1, I believe, was crazy. That was a 42.7.
Damn, Daniel.
Oh, to be honest. Let's see.
Speaking of Danny, he's improving by about a 10th as well on his lap.
Alright. Triton is the first to come across the line. Then up next we have a Renault.
Yeah,
Triton goes P5.
Does improve his position.
Kirst pulls into the pits. Timo has invalidated his lap, so next up is Luca.
Will he finally set a lap?
Yeah, and it's a 43.8.
Yeah, that's a reasonable time.
Puts in P11. Up next we have Danny. But he has invalidated his lap, unfortunately, so he will not be improving this qualifying.
Uh-oh, sticky.
So, P9 it is for him. We have Tipsy Bob, I believe, going out of the way for Jesse.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate Danny invalidated that, because that was a 42.8, which would have put him P2. Yeah. So I think he'll be
next to cross the line. That's a 43.9. The one was /LP, I believe. Yes, it was. Next one is Ocean Chief. I think he is the last one. Put in proper lap. Yes, he is. Some idiot is pulling into the pits. So that's qualifying over. So some idiot on pole position, Nicholas P2 and Lucas P3, and that's all we've got to see at this point.
You left a lot of paint on the walls. Were you struggling out there today?
Hold on, I did that to Hagrid and he was very, very rude.
That's what so you get.
What do you think? That is just rude. What do you want from me?
We want
Joker, you
answers.
get what you deserve.png.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I almost forgot about that.
I'll drag you back.
Almost, apparently, almost.
Almost.
Right.
Not
Yeah.
quite.
Could be it.
What is that? What is that? Literally it?
Yes.
Yes.
You didn't even know you want. Okay.
All right, that was interesting.
That might have been quite toxic of me. I don't know.
Perhaps. I mean, he qualified P7. He got in a good lap, so he didn't
We don't
deserve
care about
it.
that.
I mean, looking at his qualifying position, he didn't deserve it, but looking at him doing that to me, he did. So,
Where is Bant's karma? Axa, bro.
Yeah. Alright, so the session is loading in.
Oh right, there's a race. Yeah, I forgot.
Oh,
about
yeah.
that. Oh yes.
Right, I thought we were gonna do only qualifying today, because that's what people tend to enjoy the most.
They do be kind of human though.
I mean, the cars go the fastest in qualifying, so why is that not the most fun?
I mean, Chad qualifying versus Virgin race. Am I right?
Ah, hell yeah. So let's see, we have all the top 10 and Luke on P12 starting on softs. And the rest of the grid is starting on mediums today.
Yeah. So some idiot leading them around on the best lap of the race. It's great to see Nick up there for a change. It's been a while since he's really been at the front. Starting in P2. That's pretty epic.
Yeah.
So as I said, the strategy is quite simple. You can do softs to mediums or vice versa. Pit window for mediums, starting from softs, is lap 8 or 9, I think.
Yeah, lap 8, I believe.
You can maybe stretch it a bit later if there's a safety car.
Yeah, that's possible. In the Tier 2 race we had a safety car lap 1 and I stretched it to lap 10.
Yeah,
So
it's definitely doable. And with mediums, you'd be looking to pit around lap 14, lap 15, around then. Maybe a little earlier than that.
yeah, there's only 22 laps in this race.
Yeah, it's short lap count wise, but the track is quite long, so it works out about the same as most races, in around the 40-minute mark.
Alright.
We're just coming around now, so we'll be underway shortly. Hopefully, cars not spread too far apart. So we should get underway pretty quick.
Yeah, 22 massively long laps though, as Julian says. That is true.
It kind of do be.
Yeah.
So let's start. The lights are on. 5 lights. And we're away. So we did aggressively pulling to the outside to cover off Nick and get the optimal line. Hugo with a decent start. Able to get the position. Triton and having a look at copy, not really able to do anything. It's all pretty clean so far. Ocean Chief up 2 positions on that start and looking to take a third. That's a really good start by Chief there. Nicely done. And looks like Timo has a problem.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. He was going slow for Eau Rouge. He might have lost his rear, but...
Yeah, it's definitely possible.
Luca and Ocean Chief going side by side. There's a little bit of touching there. Luca loses the position.
Yeah. But hats off to Chief. 4 positions on the start now. Granted, one of them was Timo, who definitely had an issue of some sort, but still fantastic racing. Tipsy gets Danny. So nicely done by him.
Alright, let's see. Positions change. Yes, we have Ocean Chief taking up 4 positions. Jesse also has made up 2 positions on the start.
Yeah, good start from Jesse and Chief. Very nicely done.
Yeah, on the other side, Slash LP losing 4 positions and Timo losing 2 positions.
Popo looking like he has a bit of a run on Triton. Maybe he'll try something into the bus stop. He's right there. Yeah, not really able to do anything through Blanchimon. That's not really where you want to make a move, but he might have a look down here, will he? Not quite.
No,
Thinks
he
better of it.
backs off. Triton overshoots it a little bit though, so he's compromised through the left-hander.
I'm feeling the pressure a little bit, and Popo definitely in position to capitalize if he so wishes. He might go for it here, or will he? No, he won't.
No, he backs off. He's
Yeah.
waiting for Camel Straight.
Yeah, he probably wants to get the slipstream, which is probably the safer alternative. And Icewind retires. I'm not sure what happened to him.
He pulled into the pits, so... Oh, now his
Yeah.
car is driving out again. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Oh, that's a Mercedes in the wall. That's Ocean Chief.
Oh no!
Oh, he was off track. He didn't go into the wall, but he lost all his made-up positions there. He's back in P15.
Yeah, that's really quite a shame. Triton is struggling a lot to keep up behind him, and he's losing a lot of time to copy. Yeah, Triton's definitely feeling the pressure now, and Popo in a very good position. But, want to get past Triton before they lose the DRS, which activates next lap. So, want to pull his thumb out. Danny has gotten back past Tipsy now, and is up to P8, so looking to make some progress. That band's running pretty well as well. He's in there. So
Yeah, Ben's still running in P7.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, Ben's still running in P7. That was what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
It's not much, but it's honest work.
So Immediate just stretching out from Hugo a little bit. The gap's up to 6/10, but the DRS activates this lap, so that's going to come down, I would suspect. So Immediate setting the fastest lap, and there we go, confirmation DRS is activated. Yeah, crucially, Triton and Popo have lost the DRS of copy. So Immediate has managed to just break the DRS of Hugo. So that's pretty crucial. It's right on the edge.
Yeah, now we have Danico right on the back of that band. Looking for an overtake. He gets the DRS and he gets past.
Yeah. And
has to seat the position. Brakes really
yeah,
early.
further up, Popo gets Triton with the DRS. So can Popo close in on copy? That's the question. He needs to find about 1.1 seconds.
Slash LP picks up a time penalty.
Yeah, not ideal.
Yeah, seemed to have gone wide coming out of the right-hander after Lecom.
So currently, Renault is better than Mercedes. Yes.
Yes, I'd say so.
Curse with the strategic switcheroo with Timo. Yellow flags. Luca's gone around.
Oh, Luca has gone around.
Yeah, I'd worried that that might happen.
Yeah, it's his first race in Tier 1, so... Of course,
Yeah,
he's still
Tier 1
struggling
and
driving
and
without...
with no line.
I think it was racing line. What was the only assist that was still left that he was using.
Yes, that's quite unfortunate. So, further ahead, Popo has gained marginally on copy, not terribly significant, but it's a start. And Nick is on the back of Hugo. He'll have DRS. Maybe not quite close enough to make anything of it this lap, but
no, he's
hang
conserving
in there.
ERS.
Go. Yeah.
Let's see, do we have any movement back here? Yeah, there's some movement between Danny and Triton. Danny going for the move. He overtakes Triton there. So it puts him in P6. It's looking good for him.
Good stuff. Danny looking to move forward after a poor qualifying.
Yeah, so now Danny will be looking for an overtake on Popo Gamer. He will get DRS on the next straight.
Yeah.
If the gaps stay like this, of course.
Yeah, he's already right on the back of Popo.
Yeah, it looks like Popo is struggling a little bit. There's a gap has been fallen between Copy and Popo. 2.5 seconds divides the two.
Yeah, he's also about 5/10 this lap, so must have been a bit of a mistake somewhere. Copy's fast, but Popo is fast too, so I don't think it'd be that big. And Jesse retired.
Jesse retires.
Yeah, he's lost it at qualifier. It's easily done if you catch that inside curb. Just spits you off into the outside wall. Easily done.
Sad Hagrid noises.
Yeah. That elevates Timo into the points after his early mistake.
Yeah.
And it's a safety car actually, so...
oh yeah, a lot of people are pulling into the pits. Lap 5.
Yeah. So it's possible from this point, given it is a safety car, to maybe stretch the mediums a little bit. It's going to be tough. They're definitely going to be worn at the end of the race, but it's doable.
Oh, and the double stack from McLaren costing Tipsy Bob a lot of time.
And Renault as well. That was poorly coordinated.
Cursed having to wait so long. He is only just in front of Ocean Chief now. Luca apparently getting a wing change, I believe. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that was a time penalty or a wing change. It took him a bit longer.
Yeah.
Right, and there's a safety car was parked up there. Interesting. Alright, so
we waiting to catch the field.
Yeah. So the top 5 hasn't gone into the pits. Rest of the field has. We have 4 people are going to the hard tires and the rest to the medium tires.
I'd question the wisdom of staying out, because it is just about possible for to stretch it to the end on mediums. We saw Justin and Verk did it in Tier 2 after lap 1 safety car, so it's definitely possible from this point. Oh, Tipsy with a drive-through penalty, speeding in the speeding under safety car, so that's a bit of a botch job.
He already lost a lot of time in a double stack there. That's cool. That's pretty unfortunate.
It's all gone horribly wrong.
Gonna cost him a lot of time. He's probably gonna serve the drive-through this lap.
You can't serve under safety car, I believe, so you have to wait. Don't believe so.
That is
now
even
the
more
leaders are pitting, so I guess the timing was just a bit wrong with them getting into the pits, but they're coming in this lap.
Yeah, I think the safety car maybe had got out just after they got past the pit entry.
Yeah. Julian asking how does one speed under the safety car? I guess he just pressed the go pedal too much.
Yeah,
That's
I'd say
probably
so.
what happens. Yeah. Yep. Copy losing out to Popo Gamer and /LP.
Yeah,
but,
/LP being
Hugo...
the only one that hasn't pitted yet. It's in P4.
Yeah. So maybe it's Hugo and Nick all getting out.
What is happening with Ocean Chief? He was looking very slow on the entry there.
Yeah, I guess he took the wrong tires, because mediums is definitely doable, hards is just...
yeah, but he was looking very slow on the entry of the pits there. I don't know if he hit the wall or something.
Yeah, perhaps he was just setting his tires correctly.
Yeah, that might be it.
Yeah. With the gap as it is, we may have to go around for another lap. It'll take Chief a while to catch this train.
Yeah.
Maybe, maybe not. But, they're about halfway into Sector 2 now, and you need to be right up on the train by Sector 3 if the safety car is going to come in this lap, so I'll have to get his finger out.
Yeah, so at the moment we have /LP, who has made up 7 positions from the start, but he is the only one in the field that has yet to pit. So...
Yeah, so doesn't really count, unfortunately.
Yeah, the rest of the field looks quite
Yeah,
normal.
it's just a little bit too far.
Yeah. Ocean Chief already catching up massively to the safety car train. But I don't think it's gonna come in this lap yet. If
No,
it
we're
does,
at
we
the
should
sector
get...
split now, and we're not there, so
Yeah, so it's gonna
we'll
go
be...
around for another lap.
Yeah.
I think it... Yeah, it gives you the notification at the sector split between 2 and 3, then I believe?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, safety car in this lap.
Safety car in this lap, I didn't
That is...
expect that.
Yeah, that's pretty late.
That's... Yeah, a bit surprising.
Alright. Yeah, let me get the tires back on the screen.
So, some idiot backing it right the way up. He's gonna go soon.
Yeah, he's gonna go after the
Probably
chicane.
launch it off the last corner, screw himself up, and now he's
there
going.
he goes.
And Triton gets a penalty for a severe collision. That's not what you want.
Oh no! People driving side by side there. Loveman movement going on. Triton. Danny goes on his inside. There's contact there with Tipsy Bob. Doesn't look like there's any damage on his wing.
Yeah, it doesn't
That
look
band's
like
right on the back of Copy. He might be looking for an overtake. First picking up a 3-second time penalty. That band's conserving energy, is not looking for an overtake on this straight. He might be doing it later.
Yeah, well, Copy is on medium tires versus Bance is hard. And Copy, I think it's fair to say the faster of the two drivers. So Bance will probably look to just stick in his DRS.
Yeah. Looked like Bance is struggling a little bit on those tires though. It looked a bit slidey coming out of the left-hander. And now Danico is right on his back. He has lost some time to Copy because of that slide. So he is now in danger of losing his position once the DRS opens up again.
Yeah.
I believe that should be in lap 8.
Yeah. This safety car should have been a blessing for Popo, but with Slash not pitting, he's kind of bottled up, and that's allowing the front three to get away again.
Yeah, Danny Connor right up the back of that Benz. Might be looking for an overtake. He dives deep, he goes around the outside.
Around the outside.
Benz gives him space, but he is just not able to get through. So that man stays ahead.
Yeah, Danny didn't quite pull it down enough there, so got a bit awkward.
Yeah, in my opinion, he went only a little bit too deep there.
Yeah, definitely he did, and tried to make the second apex and made it kind of tricky for himself on that man, so...
Yeah.
Now Popo making the pass on /LP. And we'll be looking to chase after the top three.
Yeah.
Nicely done between the two.
See Danico's still sticking behind that Benz. Other than that, we don't have any action at the moment. But the field is nice and close again.
Yeah.
Top 3 is getting away from the rest of the field. There's a nice 3.7 seconds gap between Nicholas and Popo Gamer. Yeah. Probably because /LP has been backing them up a little bit, perhaps.
Yep.
He is on the 7-lap old medium tires, so his tires will be a little bit worn.
Yeah. Triton is definitely struggling at the minute. Looking at his own board with Slash and Vance kind of backing up the pack is kind of masking that for now, so that's buying him a little bit of time. So I think might be worthwhile for Triton to pit while this pack is kind of backed up by Vance and Slash. Minimize the time loss. And Tipsy going in to serve his drive-through now.
Alright. Yeah, that's I believe that's
sorry,
a good choice. I believe this lap would have been his last chance of doing it actually.
Yeah.
So now, coming up
Copy's
to
about to
Camel
make a move on
Straits, let's see if we're gonna get some action. Looks like Copy is the closest to Slash LP at the moment. He goes to the inside.
Easy in
and
the
he
end.
gets in front.
Vance gets right up there with Slash as well. So coming from too far behind, not going to be able to do anything.
Also Luca looking on the inside of Cursed. He's also running very close behind him.
Yeah, considering how far off the back Timo is of Triton, despite Triton's damage, the hard tires were definitely the wrong choice, I think.
Yeah, Luca picking up a 3-second time penalty there. My guess is that he went wide going through Puhan.
Yeah, quite possibly. It's a kind of an awkward one. You can get away with it to a certain extent, but if you overdo it in the wrong place, then you will get a warning for it.
Danico, I believe, staying behind. Oh, he's not staying behind. He's going on the inside, excuse me. And now he does get the move done. He gets past that Vance for P7.
This time. Hugo's really close to submitting it now. You go for it or not, that's the question. I suspect he wouldn't.
Copy running very close behind Popo Gamer coming up to Camel Straight. Yeah, he's going very fast there, Popo Gamer.
Yeah, Popo a bit of a sitting duck.
Yeah, he has been conserving ERS on the straight, so he knew he was coming. Luca making the move on Cursed.
Yeah, Timo has been mugged on the DRS and gets together with his teammate.
Oh, now Cursed going a little bit off track there. It might cost him the position to Ocean Chief as well eventually. But Luca has gone past. He's into the points now.
Yeah.
I'd say that's pretty good. Looking pretty good so far for him on his Tier 1 debut.
Yeah, a little bit tricky at the start and not a fantastic qualifying, but he's doing a good job. Yeah, so Copy's now 5 seconds behind Nick, so Nick in a pretty good position. Hanging on in P3, just in Hugo's DRS. And Copy setting the fastest lap, so he's going to look to chase that lead group down.
Yeah, Copy of course being in the clean air, because 5 seconds is just too far away.
Yeah. I think really good lap from Danny. He's managed to get into Popo's DRS quite firmly.
Yeah.
I think he's a little too far back to make a move, but he's definitely going to close up a bit.
Yeah, that Vance is going for a move on /LP, and maybe Triton might be following him through there. He is also very close. He's going to the inside.
Yeah, he's having a look.
He's having a look, but
he had to pull right out of that.
Yeah, apparently he has wing damage. I don't know where he has caught that. On his right side, so he got that before.
He got that, for a severe collision under a safety car with Copy and got a 5-second penalty to boot.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Danny is right on the back of Popo, 1/10.
Yeah, Danny is looking fast today as well.
Yeah, he's stepped it up a notch the last couple of months. He's just really on pace. Doesn't help himself sometimes with his qualifying and some of the first laps, but he's definitely a quick boy.
Yeah, Danico looking to stay behind Bobo Gamer here. Conserving
Yep.
ERS on this straight. Bobo Gamer seems to be using ERS to defending himself. Bobo Gamer having no trouble to keep up with him because of the slipstream. And yet they say slipstream doesn't exist in this game. It is definitely strong on Spa if you use it right.
Oh, the lies of the Jedi.
This
Fake
I
news.
cannot believe.
So yeah, Danny's definitely close enough to make the move this lap, and I think he's going to. It's definitely faster than Popo.
Yeah, he's already closing up without the DRS. Now DRS opens up. Bobo Gamer goes to the inside to defend.
Yeah,
But
he
that
tries,
is-
but
You can't really defend against that amount of overspeed.
that was inevitable. Popo nearly hitting the back of Danny up, broke himself a
Yeah,
little bit.
he got very close there. Looking a bit scary. Demo
Yeah.
getting past Cursed. And Ocean Chief has also made up the position. He's now in front
Yeah.
of the two Renaults. Both Renaults running on
Chief-
hards.
Chief is currently so close and yet so far from his form position. Running in P11, but 4.3 seconds behind Luca right now. Although Luca has a penalty, at least one, and I don't think Chief has any.
No, I don't believe so. So far the top three still running in the same form as they have been since the safety car.
Yeah, they're having to burn a little bit of ERS to keep in that group. Down to 20%. Samediat has about 30, and Hugo has 56, so Hugo's in the best position of the lot of them. Samediat looked like he had a bit of a problem with his rear end grip.
Oh, and Luca picking up a
bus stop
5-second
and-
time
yeah.
penalty. Exceeding track limit, so I think he cut the bus stop chicane pretty heavily there.
Yeah.
So that puts him on 8 seconds of penalties, I believe. That will put Ocean Chief into P10. And Timo and Cursed up a position as well.
Yep, just about. So that'll be news to Chief's ears.
Yeah, you guys got very close to some idiot there at the end of the straight. Some idiot getting onto the grass there. Looked a bit tricky, but he manages to keep Hugo's behind still.
Yeah.
These three
Hugo's
guys at
doing
the
a
top
good job
still.
of managing this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he's doing a good job of managing this. He has roughly twice the ERS that Samediat has and is keeping pace with him, is keeping in touch.
I must say, conserving ERS and keep staying in someone's DRS is not very hard on Spa if you're at about the same pace.
Yeah. Not hard, but the longer they do this, the further into Hugo's hands this goes. And Nick's still struggling a little bit on ERS. But he's still there.
Yeah, Luca is now really close behind Triton, but he is low on ERS. Yeah, he's not gonna go for a move here. Slash LP getting close behind that bands.
Yeah, Slash is hanging on pretty well considering the age of his tires.
Yeah, there's still 8 laps left, so I expect him to pit maybe next lap. At the end of this lap, then I should say.
Surely he will. So Slash should be rapid towards the end of this.
Hugo's again getting very close to some idiot, but just too far away to go for the overtake. Meanwhile, further at the back, we might see some movement here. Actually we don't, because they're all in DRS of the car ahead. So nothing's happening at the moment. So it looks like Copy has made up a bit of time to the top 3. He's on 4 seconds now, so I think he has made up 1 second over the past 3 laps.
Yeah, it's getting there slowly, but it's not quite enough. And Luca goes for the move on Triton in the Otifani chicane and gets the job done. Bit of a cheeky dive, but they made it work.
Yeah, that's an interesting spot to go for the overtake.
Yeah, somewhat unorthodox. It's, Luca running a bit wide in Stablo, and that's going to give Triton the run.
Yeah, let's see if Triton can get close to him.
Yeah, he's a bit
Up front,
far
Slash
back.
LP is
I
closing
don't
up.
think he's going to go for it.
Yeah, Slash LP is looking for a move on that bends. No, he backs off actually, so I think he's gonna go into the pits then. Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Lucas stays behind Triton. In front, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Crucially, Luca doesn't have the DRS of that band, so
Ocean
Triton's
Chief pulling
gonna
into
have
the
him.
pits as well. Slash LP going onto the soft tires, of course. Let's see.
Yeah, that's what
Ocean
we
Chief
expected.
going onto the softs as well.
And Hugo's made the pass for the lead.
Hugo's
So
in
he's,
the lead.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could have. We've seen that coming. Well, we could. As I should say, we were kind of expecting that. Over
Yeah,
the past few
and,
laps, he's
as I-
been getting very close to some idiots with the DRS.
Yeah. And, for P8, Triton has gotten back past Luca, as I expected.
Yeah, he locks up a little bit there, but it doesn't
Yeah,
seem to
Triton's-
compromise his run through the corner.
Yeah, Triton's still going with that wing damage. So Luca will definitely be faster than him.
Yeah, looks like the gaps up front are widening a little bit.
Yeah, Hugo's burning DRS, ERS, trying to get out of that 1 second window.
Luca going a bit wide coming out the corner there, but he's gonna stay behind Triton. Both conserving ERS. So Luca's
Hugo with
actually
the
still,
fastest lap.
still getting closer, but not getting the ideal line through this corner there. We
Yeah,
have
first
Poker
time
Gamer
work.
pulling into the pits.
Yeah, that's a bit of a surprise. I presume Pope was going for softs then.
Yeah, I am not expecting anything else, to be honest.
Yeah, not entirely sure why he decided to pit, but
He might have been struggling a little bit on those
Anyway.
tires.
yeah. Well, overtaking here is not too difficult.
Yeah,
with,
Luca
DRS
looking
down the
for a move
straight,
on
so,
Triton again. Goes to the
yeah.
inside and gets in front before the corner, so he's able to go over the ideal line.
Yeah, pretty nicely
So,
done from Luca.
Puts Luca back in P7. He's doing pretty good.
Yeah, solid job. And, Nick has fallen out of the DRS of some idiot. Just about. He's teetering on the edge. It's really close. Hugo, the gap still at about 7/10.
Luca picking up another 3 seconds.
Yeah, these penalties are definitely Luca's bane.
Yeah, he's looking pretty good, but penalties are gonna cost him this race. They're gonna cost him a good amount of points at least.
Yeah. Definitely. And Triton retires.
Oh, that's Triton coming out of the right-hander. Yeah, he spun, I believe.
Yeah, he must have hit the wall at Paul Frere.
Yeah, that looks like it.
So,
So,
Ripperino.
yeah, puts us under the virtual safety car.
Yeah, as would be expected, the car right on the track, so
Yeah, at least it's not a full safety car again.
So
Because then we might
gives
see some
everyone the
mayhem into
chance
the pits.
to settle down a little bit, get a bit of charge into the battery, save a little fuel as well.
Will be interesting to see if some idiot is going to be able to make an overtake on Hugo's again. And maybe
Yeah.
with the safety car restart, if Nicholas can get back into the DRS. Doesn't look like it actually. I think he lost some time. No, he won some time. Yeah, he won some
Hugo
time.
Hugo got it a bit wrong with the delta. Depending on how close to the delta you are, you can gain or lose a lot of time on the VSC. Danny with the 3-second penalty, that's going to cost him. So yeah, some idiot has definitely gained out that, and crucially Nick has gotten back into DRS range.
Yeah, because of that
Perhaps that
virtual safety
was...
car restart.
Yeah. Maybe that was Hugo's strategy. Who knows? Although I doubt it.
It might have been, because if Nicholas can challenge some idiot, then some idiot won't be able to attack Hugo's.
Yeah. Risky if that was the strategy. Well, Sweeney is definitely close enough to make the move on DRS here, so the question is, will he?
Yeah, he has more ERS than Hugo's. So
Yeah.
I think he's gonna go for it here. Yep, he's definitely going for it. He has to go around the outside though. Yep, he brakes really
Runs
late
a
and he
little bit
goes wide there.
so
Oh,
Hugo
that's
comes back at him
some
and
wheel
gets the
banging.
job done. No?
Yeah, Hugo's gets in front again.
Yeah. Nicely done by Hugo.
Yeah, because of some idiot and Hugo's were fighting, that puts Nicholas right up to the back of those two again. And Copy closes in as well. It's at 2.9 seconds. 2.8. Further back we have Poper Gamer overtaking Timo. Timo running very wide through Lecom. Having to cut the corner there. Didn't pick up a time penalty. But he still lost the position. Slash LP and Tipsy Bob fighting. It looked like Slash LP has got the position there. So might be looking to close up to Timo now. Maybe
nicely done.
fight for the final points at the end of the race. Of course, being on the soft tire, on the fresher soft tires, and Timo on the 13 lap old hard tires. So
yeah, it should be a pretty easy move.
Yeah, but of course still Slash will have to close up before the end of the race. It looked like he has closed up half a second through those few corners.
Yeah,
So
the
it's
pace
looking good for him
difference
so
will be
far.
quite significant.
Mobile Gamer making the move on Cursed. Now has to go to the inside, but he stays in front. Cursed so far not being able to make the move. Immediate and Nicholas both too far away to go for a move as well.
So far Hugo's still in the lead. Some idiot has way more DRS. Or, sorry, ERS I should say. One of the two.
50%, Hugo's 22.
Yeah.
Nicholas is running 40 at the moment. So he is looking good at the back of those two.
So perhaps it might be an idea for Hugo to accidentally run a bit deep into turn 1.
Accidentally? Ooh,
yes, definitely accidentally.
Ben's going wide through Poolhan and picking up a time penalty.
Yeah, not ideal. Ben's in a really good position actually.
Yeah, he's running P6.
Yep. Which, considering the hard tires is pretty good.
Some idiots looking for an overtake on Hugo's, but not being able to do it. So he might actually go for it on Camel Straight.
Yeah, potentially.
Nicholas almost running into the back of him there.
Yeah. Nick is definitely still in this.
Yeah, he's definitely still in there, but he has not really been able to challenge for the first position. Some idiot rides him already alongside, even before the DRS opens.
Yeah,
So,
and now Nick
he
is
can
going to
sail
capitalize
fast
on
and
this.
easy. Yeah, Nicholas as well gets into P2 now. So Hugo's losing 2 positions on Camel Straight there.
Yeah, Nick is going to stake his claim here.
Further back we have Timo and Kurst, the 2 Renault teammates, running close behind each other. Kurst might be looking for an overtake on his teammate. No, it doesn't look like he will. No, he's backing off.
Yeah, immature.
It will have cost him a lot of time actually. The slash LP is now 2.4 seconds away from them. With only 2.5 laps to go, that might put slash LP in an opportunity to overtake the 2 guys.
Yeah, potentially.
Potentially get into the points. Now it looks like Copy is now, Copy is now in DRS range of Hugo, so we are gonna have a 4-way fight for the first position.
Yeah. Good job from Copy to get back into there.
Yeah, Danico just over 4 seconds away, so it looks like he's not gonna be in this fight for this race.
Yeah, it's a real shame that quali didn't work out for Danny. Could have been P2 or P3 on the grid.
You know, let's see if we're gonna see any movement. Demonstrate. Nicholas looks very close to some idiot, but he is low on ERS, so he might be looking for an overtake. He has to go around the outside, but some idiot brakes late and stays into his first position.
Yeah, he couldn't get it done. Wasn't quite close enough.
Of course, again, we have the 2 Renault teammates coming up to Camel Straight. Milos once again staying behind Timo. Seems like Slash LP has lost a bit of time. He's on, he's on 3 seconds now. Possibly because of Kurst getting the DRS from Timo.
He should still be a lot faster than them with those soft tires. So, about to start the last lap, and Nick is just a little bit too far back, I think. Needs to be a bit closer than this to some idiot and get a good launch out of a source if he wants to challenge.
Yeah. Yeah, keep in mind, Copy is also really close behind Hugo now. It's only 4 tenths.
Yeah.
So he might be looking for an overtake as well there. It's gonna be the last chance to go for an overtake on Camel Straight, and it's looking good for some idiot. Because some Nicholas is just too far away.
Nick has no ERS though.
Yeah. Some idiot going to the inside to defend, but he gets to keep the position. Copy also not being able to make the overtake on Hugo's.
Yeah, so close and yet so far. I think Hugo will be somewhat upset that he managed to let both of them by on the Camel Straight, because that's going to put paid to his chances of winning the race. He's definitely in with a shout.
Yeah, definitely. But it's all gonna come down to the last straight. Going through Blanchimont, so people are gonna have to make a move on the bus stop chicane there. I think
He
they
was
are
close
just
enough to
too
Nick
far
to
away.
think about it, but Nick is just too far back from some idiot, I think.
Yeah, the only
Has this.
option that we're gonna have is Hugo's being very close to Nicholas. Nicholas conserving ERS, but Hugo's looking to the
He knows a little,
inside, but just too far away to go for a dive. So it's gonna stay like this
yeah, so some
for
idiot
the
is
top
going to
four.
take the flag.
Yeah. So Samidia takes
Right.
first position.
And Copy got Hugo on penalties in the end. I didn't realize Hugo had one. Danny takes
Me
home
neither.
P5.
Yeah,
I'm
looks
sure
like
Danny
that
would be a
bans.
bit disappointed with that.
Yeah.
Very solid driving by Bance.
Yeah, P6
P6.
was a good day for him today. Luca coming home
Yeah,
in
look at P7, but
P7.
the penalties
Yes.
will play a factor.
Yeah, definitely. So he
Yeah, Popo gets
loses
him.
the position to Popo. And I think Timo and Kirst are just too far away. No. No,
Timo
Timo.
just about gets it.
Yeah.
And Slash gets Milos, who had a couple of penalties.
Yeah, also on penalties. Tipsy Bob
Yeah.
gets Kirst as well. And
Yeah,
Ocean
Chief
Chief
coming
was the
around in
last one
last.
to cross the line. P14.
Yeah. So, the question becomes, who is the...
Yeah, the driver of the day. Once again, it's gonna be quite a difficult shout.
Yeah. I mean, Timo came from P14 on the grid to finish P8, which was impressive. Although there were a couple of retirements. So that was a good drive. I think Nick did really well today. He's not really been at the front the last while, but stuck it on P2, finished P2. Really good drive.
Yeah. Alright, so some idiot takes the win today. Nicholas on second place and Copy takes the last podium position.
Yeah, nicely done.
Yeah, good performance from that Bads today, who hasn't touched the game in like 2 weeks, I believe. Only for SLR Tier 1. I believe that was Friday?
Saturday.
Saturday,
Yesterday.
so yesterday, okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
so yeah, it was a
drive
good
by Bant.
Yeah, it was a good drive for him. Yeah, Popo Gamer P7, Timo P8, Luca in P9 on his debut, so picking up 2 points. It was a good day for him, although he picked up a lot of penalties. Let's see, there was 11 seconds of penalties. So he definitely needs to work on that, but still his pace was good today. And Slash LP is the last one to pick up a point.
Yeah, good job by Slash.
Yep.
Yep. So it's interview time.
Yes.
Should get the race winner first. I will yoink him.
Yes, go ahead.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello
So
there.
nicely done.
That I had to earn that one by far.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
I'm sorry. I think my connection's doing some weird stuff right now. It's all over the place. Were you guys? I'm listening here. It kind of cut out for me when you guys were talking.
Right. Yeah. So, frick. Good quality.
You're
good
still
pace.
cutting out for me. I'm sorry.
Frick.
Yeah, I think that might be Pixel's connection.
Yes,
Maybe.
I think it is.
Yeah, so
SMH.
yeah, it was quite an interesting race today, because it was looking tough out there at the front.
Oh, I about had an aneurysm from having to do all that. To be honest with you, there's a lot I could say about that, but I don't want to sound like an ass.
So yeah, of course, Hugos and Nicholas were following you really close behind. Hugos was maybe looking for an overtake a few times there on Camel Straight. But,
Yeah, I mean, after about lap 15 or 16, once he passed by me, I tried as hard as I could after the safety car to break DRS. I got within 9/10, but I struggled so much through bus stop. I don't know what the chicane's done for this car, but it just makes it rear snappy. every time I touch the brake, so I lose a tenth every time. It's just I don't know. I literally have to set up the car for one corner if I wanted it to work. But yeah, I mean, I tried to break DRS. Thought I had my best chance to do so, and then I had this weird right front lockup that I never experienced before on this game. It just like I touched the brakes and it just like as soon as I put wheel in it and I touched the brakes, it just decided it was gonna try to go straight on me, and that basically killed any chance of me breaking DRS. I think it was like lap 9 or 10. I'm not sure. It was like 2-3 laps after the safety car restart, but. I mean, yeah, they gave me a hell of a fight. They gave me an aneurysm. To be fair to you.
Yeah,
I was really who I was concerned with was Copy because he was definitely the quickest guy on track at the end, and seemed like we were playing DRS games, and I was like, I was just like, I was having an aneurysm because they were doing these DRS games, and Copy was pulling back seconds because they just wanted to keep playing this stupid DRS game. And I was leading. It seemed like Copy wasn't gaining as much. He was still faster than me. So I mean, I wish Copy got a little bit more for his pace because he did a really good job. But it's like as soon as Hugo's took over the queue, we started losing like 2-3 seconds for 3 laps, and he just I basically at some point decided, you know what, I have to lead the queue because Copy's gonna pass all of us if we keep doing this weird train thing, and
yeah,
that's why I decided to go take the lead back. And my defense was very aggressive at that point. After on the last couple laps, I think I was making multiple moves down the straight, and that's not fair to them. But I was not gonna literally like drag them up to P1, 2, and 3, and then have one of them pass me because none of them wanted to go, and Copy was gonna pass us all.
yeah. I think the moves you made on the straights were legal because, of course, Hugo's was a bit too far away to maybe looking for a move, and of course you gave him room as soon as he went for a move, so I don't think that's going to be a problem.
Yeah, I mean the last couple laps, like when I was defending Nick, I think I was making, I think I made one too many moves down the straight because I would try to take a tight line, coming off Eau Rouge, Beau Rouge, and Radion, etc. I'd run that as tight as I could. I would try to randomly jump to the left to break slipstream for just a split second, hoping that would be enough for me to have the lead going into the braking zone for Lake Home. If he got close enough after I jumped over to the left, I think I was making an illegal move to the right to defend the inside again because I had already made my move, basically my one move back to the outside to take the racing line back. I don't know if they want to appeal it. I don't know. I I'd be curious because I wasn't gonna get past very easily. I just was not gonna let that happen.
Yeah, we'll see how that turns out.
But
'Cause
that was I mean still very it must have been a good race for you guys to watch. I'll give it that.
yeah, of course, it was a good race to watch. Top three was running really close to each other the entire race, and of course, Kapi joining in as well at the end. So
That's who like I
it
said,
has
that's who
been,
I was worried about. That's who I was worried about because he
yeah,
was the quickest guy
yeah,
at the end.
Kapi was definitely the fastest guy in clean air, but as soon as he got into the dirty air of Hugo's, he definitely lost it a lot of time. So he wasn't really to be able to drive as fast anymore.
I don't know. I don't even feel like I was very good in clean air, to be fair to you. I threw something together last minute and seemed to work for qualifying, but I'd have to work on it a bit more for the race. But is there any other questions I can answer?
Um, I don't know. Pixel, do you have any other questions for some idiots?
No.
No?
All right.
Alright, then I believe that that's it.
All right. All right. Thanks for having me. You guys have a good one.
It's good,
Yes,
yeah.
alright, good night.
See you guys. See you.
I think we should get Nick.
Yes. Sounds good.
Yes. He has respawned.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
How's it
So,
going?
good. So, sad news is season 7 Nick's dead, but season 6 Nick is back. Epic.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Mm.
Just turned up. He decided to wake up today for some reason.
Finally, some good effing pace.
Yeah, I think it was helped quite a bit by Hugos and some idiots DRS. But like, it was just nice to not bottle quali for a change as well. Just the last few races, I've been messing my quali lap up, but this time I managed to pull out a decent one, so that was good.
Yeah.
Set it up really. Makes all
Yeah.
the difference at a track like Spa.
Yeah, nicely done, Nick. It's pretty fun to watch. It was nice to see you back up
It's
there.
nice to,
It
it's nice to battle for the win again. Even though
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
been a
win. I
while.
mean, some idiot was definitely a lot quicker. Like I was lucky to be there, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's been a long time.
Mm. This is a win for us, guys. This is a win for us.
Yeah, I felt like I
Yeah,
should
no,
have
it's
done some grazie ragazzi afterwards or something.
You should have.
Even though I didn't win.
Well, now's your opportunity, being on an interview. So go on.
Oh, I don't know about that. I'll have to come up with my own song. I'm saving that for the long-awaited win.
Ah, yes.
All right.
So I think we might be waiting a while yet.
Well, looking at your pace today,
Who knows?
we might see it in the upcoming races.
Well, hopefully Monza again's probably one because obviously you can just sit in the DRS then, so I can get away with being like a second a lap slower and still sticking with the leaders.
Yeah, I think you nearly won Monza last season, but then Jensen's funny safety car restart said no.
Oh yeah, that was.
My God.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it went downhill pretty quickly after Jensen's safety car restart. Now that I think about it, I think I went from P3 to no points pretty fast.
Oh, bro.
So I
do
did
be like that.
race. Enjoyed that.
Yeah. Yeah, well done, Nick. That was a really good
thank you
drive.
very much.
It's great to see.
Cheers.
You love to see it.
Oh, I love to see it as well.
F4. Right.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, I think.
Is that it or not?
Yeah, I think that was it.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say I was just trying to, like, I did manage to give it a bit of a go to overtake some idiot, but I was just never close enough because I think through kind of like the back part of the track by No Name and that he always pulled out like I don't know a couple of tenths each lap,
Yeah.
and so by the time we got round to the straight, I think I just wasn't quite close enough, and he was too late on the brakes for me.
I think if you had
Get
like
the run.
2 more tenths, it might have been enough.
Yeah, I think on the last lap, I don't know, maybe the last lap or the second to last lap was when I was the closest, but just not quite there.
Yeah.
Gave it a go, but yeah, not fast enough. Definitely.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Would have been a steal if I'd have won that race.
Yeah. Still though, P2.
Yeah, exactly.
After
That's
the
that's the
season you've
best
had.
result I've had all season. So
Yeah. That's pretty nice.
yeah, it was very nice.
Yeah.
Especially seeing as I've been getting worse and worse every race so far. So and that was good.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can get. I think Hugos has left, but
Yeah.
He has gone. Yeah.
yeah.
The drag bouncing.
Yeah.
You left a lot of paint on the walls.
Oh,
How
come
was it
on,
out
man.
there today?
Come on, man.
It's not me doing this, okay?
Yes, I did. No
Karma.
comment, though.
Did you leave it on the Bants wall or not?
I didn't actually touch any walls this time. And no cars, I think.
Yeah, you were running in no man's land, pretty much.
Yes,
Mm.
I was. Because I went on the hard tires and could feel the world judging me.
Yeah.
It was very
that
clearly
was
not the right
definitely-
choice.
No, that was definitely Big Brian.
Yeah, that was really dumb.
You still got P6 though.
At the time, I thought it was. I don't know how P6 anyway was that, but at the time, I thought it would be a big brain moment, and then it was a very, very small brain moment.
Yeah, to be fair, we were quite lucky with the safety car as well, in a way. Well, number one, some idiot was out of DRS by that point.
Yeah.
But number two, also because we all missed it at the front, it came out like as we drove past the pits. But then luckily, because of the delta and that, like we managed to get around and get into the pits. And I remember coming out and just trying to floor it to get out in front of Slash because I was only about 2 tenths in front of him or something when I left the pits.
Mate.
That was pretty lucky.
Yes.
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 Right, so yeah, good result. P6.
Oh yeah, sorry, I
Yes.
completely forgot we're still here.
Yes, we're still here.
Yes, so
Why are we still here?
I don't know, man.
Just
This
to
is
suffer.
Just to suffer.
Some nights I can feel my leg, my arms, and my fingers.
Oh, frick, man.
Oh no.
Anyways, so yes, the car was not very good, unfortunately, and the tire choice by the pit crew was wrong. So basically, everyone else made a mistake except me.
So what
It's
you're
always the
saying
way.
is McLaren went full Ferrari.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
I would have
Epic.
won the race if it wasn't for tires, my qualifying, my race pace, and general
Yes.
talent.
Oh yeah, that seems to be the case.
So really, it was right on the cards, but for that.
Yeah, unfortunately, the machinery was not there.
Frick, man.
Aye, aye, aye. Yeah, alright. So, yeah, I think that wraps up this race.
It does, doesn't it?
I suppose
Yeah,
it do.
yeah, we haven't actually picked a driver of the day yet.
I suppose we haven't.
So, yeah, who's it gonna be then?
Danny came from quite far back, didn't he?
Daniel
Yeah, he
started
finished.
eighth.
A bit unlucky with.
Yeah, he finished B5,
Poorly.
I believe.
Copy's pace was insane as well. I don't know
Yeah.
if he's not around, is he? But we all
No.
had DRS at the front, and he was catching like half a second a lap still, which was just
Yeah.
ridiculous. He got really screwed over by the safety car, but to then catch up again.
Yeah, it was looking
Yeah,
really
it's
fast
been
today.
unfortunate. Yeah. Had Chief not bottled the strategy, I might have given it to him because he had the Chad start.
I think
4
he could have won this
positions.
race.
He gained 4 positions on lap 1, which was pretty epic. But then he decided to pit.
Yes.
Quite sad.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think we're gonna give driver today to Copy then.
Yeah, I suppose.
So
He did the big zoom.
yes, he was looking fast today.
Did a big zoom.
Yes. All right. So
Yes.
that wraps it up for this week. Let's see. Have a look at the standings. So some idiot goes into P1 again, picking up 25 points. So that puts him 22 points ahead of Julian.
Nice.
Ooh, damn. Yeah, because Julian missed a race today, as we all know.
Frick. Frick.
He might be missing the next 2 as well, but don't
Yeah.
Yeah.
know that.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Stinky, man.
Yes.
Stinky.
All right, that wraps it up for this week. So
And change the world.
Yeah, we'll see
My
you.
final message
Yes.
would be
All right. Yeah, we'll see you next week in Monza.
yes.
Goodbye.